What was your involvement with Weststar during the beginning?
I was chosen to be a member of Weststar in the class of 2000, and in the beginning I just became a Weststar participant like all Weststar people that are selected to be in that program.
What is your involvement presently with Weststar?
Well, I'm a lifetime member of Weststar, and presently I'm not serving on a board with Weststar. However, I have served on the foundation board, and I am on the Speakers Bureau of Weststar. And I'm an avid supporter. I try to nominate people that will be good prospects in our Weststar, and support it in every way that I can throughout West Tennessee.
Describe your career at that time.
Pretty much it's the same as it is today. I'm a business owner. I own several Subway restaurants throughout West Tennessee, and I own Candyland Gift Shop in Milan, Tennessee, and involved in the communities and in the different chambers in the towns that we have stores. So pretty much my involvement has been the same. What has changed in the involvement is that through Weststar, the networking that comes with that, that if I happen to be in a town that one of my stores is located, I can pick the phone up, I can call a brother or sister in Weststar and know I've got a friend there. And not only a friend, but know that I have a leader, because the people that go through Weststar are leaders in their communities.
Describe your community involvement at that time.
I've always been pretty involved in my community. I serve on school boards, and as I said earlier in the other question, the different chambers in our town. So actually my community involvement in my local communities hasn't changed. I've continued to do that. I have agreed to serve on some, I guess you might say, some extra committees and those sorts of things, but pretty much my involvement's been the same.
Back at the beginning of the program, is it today what you would have expected it to be?
Actually, I would have to say no, because it has exceeded my expectations. The beginning of Weststar was tremendous. It's had tremendous leaders all the way through, from Bob Smith to Nick Dunnigan, David Bloat, and now Charlie Deal, and of course the rock of it all has been Virginia. But each one of those people have kept in focus what they're looking at for Weststar, and that's finding leaders. They've kept that vision and they've kept that focus, and every community needs leaders. Leaders find vision. And of course we have to have followers for our leaders to make that vision a success. Everyone that goes through Weststar is a leader in their own right. And they look for that person that with the vision, or they may be that person with the vision that's smart enough then to find the ones that will follow to make it a success. But the great thing about Weststar is that it encourages people to continue where they are, because everybody that comes in is a leader, and it enhances the skills that they already have through networking. As I said earlier, I can go anywhere in West Tennessee and know that there's over 600 people that have gone through Weststar leadership. And I can get out my folder, look up a name, and call someone if I need to know something in that community. And what a great experience. How many communities have that?
What would you like to see for the next 25 years for Weststar?
I think I would like to see it continue at the same pace that it is as far as keeping the focus on leadership. However, if I had a crystal ball and say this is really what I would like to see, I would like to see Weststar become a model, not only for West Tennessee, but for the nation. We look all around us and we say, look at our Congress, look at our politicians, and we say, we've lost our leadership. Where is our leadership? And I think if we can make Weststar a model for the next 25 years, it'd be a wonderful, wonderful thing.
What has changed most in West Tennessee during your lifetime or during your time in West Tennessee?
Maybe, well, I'd have to say technology has been the biggest change in my lifetime. I was talking to some friends yesterday, and we said, who would have thought 20 years ago that we could pull out exactly what you're holding right now in your hand, and that you could make a video of me, you can talk on that, and then you can also store all kinds of information. And the fact that I can hold technology in my hand and talk to anyone in the world at any time I would like to. I can store a tremendous amount of information on a small device. So technology has been the major change in my lifetime, and it behooves me really to say, where's it going from here? In my mind, I can't see how much more we can do, but I know it's out there.
What is the most critical issue that we in West Tennessee face currently?
I would say there's a couple. The number one thing is jobs. We're losing jobs every day in West Tennessee. Where I'm from, my hometown, Milan, Tennessee, has lost several jobs from the Milan Army Ammunition Plant. And almost every day you pick up the paper and you see where jobs are leaving or going somewhere else or a plant is closed. So the biggest issue is jobs, and I think this is where, as Weststar leaders, that we come together, put our heads together, and come up with things in our area that will want to draw jobs to our different communities. And then I guess the second one would be unrelated to jobs, but just be moral values. I see that being stripped away in many of the places that I go. We just don't have the values, family values that we did, and I think really that's the basis of our society. And I truly believe that as Weststar leaders, we play a part in that as well as we do in developing our communities. It's a great way.
Is there anything interesting or comical that you'd like to share regarding your experience with Weststar?
Yes, it's funny now, but at the time it wasn't that funny. As you all recall, that are in Weststar, the last class, you do a class project. As I think, Megan, this is a part of your class project. And at that time, our class project was to make presentations about certain communities. So I had 3 partners with me, and we had our presentation all together, and we were up in Paris for our last session. And we had a PowerPoint. Well, guess what? That wonderful technology was gone. There was no PowerPoint, there were no notes, there was not anything. So a part of our presentation was the different festivals in each town and that sort of thing. So we decided to get watermelons at the last minute and from the restaurant seed spitting contest for our class project, and we built off of that of talking about the festivals and the fun and the leadership. So it was not funny at the time. It ended up being funny, and it's been a mind sticker, I can tell you. So, the key is technology is wonderful unless you really depend on it completely. We did. I haven't again since that day. I've always had a backup plan.